perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King.
And we're live, I think. Hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys? Good to be back.
Hello, hello. So, yeah, we're back this week. I found this hippie walking up the road in a tie-dye shirt. His name's Jimmy. Jimmy?
Jimmy? That's me.
And
Jim
so
Bob.
He's joining the stream this week to talk about this stupid show. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Let's see. Hello.
Jimmy.
I don't know. Don't ask me why that kid. Can you hear us okay? Let's do the mandatory mic check. Because you know how it is. You can't hear one of us or something.
Can you hear me now?
Hello, YB Negative, Alice, and Rose. What's up, Carol Brown? Let's see, Karen. Hello, LFP. Hi, y'all. Paige Roberts. Hello, Sonia. Is that Leaf? Michael Hoffman? Little Celtic Moon, Matthew Hernandez, Amanda Duncan, hello. It's jumping here. Sounds okay. Proto Stark. Yeah, let's start off with Proto Stark. Matthew, hello. Donna Lane, Carl Swinson, Terry T, Mary Ann. Taryn, hello. Taryn, have you got any quilt sales? I'm curious. Have you got any quilts ordered from you?
I hope so.
And I need to order that
so cool.
that Danny doll. I want that Danny doll to put in a case or something. Let's see. Fractured. Hello, Fractures. Sonia. Hoonjob. And I saw Mr. Shoon in here as well. Miss Hoon.
Welcome, Mr. Shoon.
Strike Boo. Hello. Hello, Nightbot. K-Dove.Holiday, Alex Kirk, Rose Marie, B1 Mary, there's Chris, Mickey, Hourglass, hello, Caesar, Legal Jedi, hello, where was it, Bob Fisher, hello, Carcane, I believe, Richard Clark, and there's Randy Suimatsu, free dust on the throne. What the hell? What in the hell? John Haymaker, what's going on? Raul, I believe. Blancas, do you guys watch Vikings? Raul, I'm going to start, I think, this week. Yes, definitely this week, doing Vikings reactions. I've never seen it, so I'm going to be the new guy and watch it and see what. Be careful with Nightbot, Amanda. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to watch Vikings and see how it goes. Reacting to it.
I think you need to do that.
It'll be easier.
It's been on your list for a while.
It has. It's the most requested show, and it'll make it easier to edit throughout the week, so I can work on the book a little more because I got some ideas now.
Carol Brown representing.
Yes, I am Mary Ann, a Viking virgin. Sure, exactly. All right. So anyway, let's get started. Hello, everybody. Lawrence, I know I'm gonna miss a million people. Damn, I just hear thunder.
I think so.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting rain bands from this fucking hurricane next 2 days.
Damn it.
All right. So I saw really quick super chats. Randy,
Yes.
Thank you, Randy Suimatsu. This was earlier, I guess, before we started. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. If a tie is your second best game in over 2 seasons, you must be a Browns fan. But at least you didn't trade Khalil Mack. Mack is tearing him up tonight. He is. Rodgers is back in the second half, it looks like, though. So we had to cut it off, otherwise we'd be glancing up at the TV.
That's right.
We always do.
We've been guilty of that before.
Yes, glancing up, or somebody's playing 2K in the background or something. Yeah, the tie. I hate ties, man.
I do too. I don't know why there's a place for them in the NFL.
I don't get it at all. It makes no sense to me. I agree. But yes, anyway, we had a tie. NFL season is here. 1-0. We'll sit at the top of the NFC South for now, and hopefully throughout the whole entire damn season.
Keep pounding.
That's right. Slope, thank you for the super chat. Slope, appreciate
Thank
it. Question for James to Boogie.
Oh,
When's the last time you went to Noah's Dime Store in Landis, North Carolina?
Who are you, Slope?
Yeah, exactly. The hell?
I used to go to Landis, to Noah's in Landis when I was a kid. I would go buy baseball cards there and other things. They had a million things. I think I got a gyroscope there one time, a baseball bat, a George Brett series baseball bat.
I know the name. I'm sure I've been there.
Yeah, it was right downtown, and it's closed now. But it was there forever, man. It's a cool little place to go. Slope, you're blowing my mind. I have no idea how you know I used to go there.
Slope is somebody we know.
That is so
Slope is
crazy.
somebody, yes. Slope, send me an email. Who are you? Jake from State Farm. Look at this. Jake from State Farm is back.
So I'm not Jake from State Farm. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was in the shower. I was down here at the beach in the shower watching the stream. I had the phone up here, and I saw in there that people were saying I was Jake from State Farm.
Oh, you were the actual
Because I was gone and Jake was back.
Yeah, Jake is actually the creator of the hashtag that we all hate.
Six boys.
from a slip of the tongue or the type or chat or whatever. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let's see. I don't think there's any real news. I think I mentioned it last week. I just mentioned it again. They walked back the whole it's going to be later thing. So they walked it back. It's going to air before all of the episodes before May 31st. So
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's
okay.
going to be over before May 31st?
Apparently. So yeah, you were out. You were out of town.
Oh.
So initially, a special effects dude said in an interview that
Right. You
they were
announced
not
that
going
while I
to.
was
They're
here.
trying to qualify for the 2020 awards, which the
Gotcha.
cutoff for 2019 is May the 31st.
Okay.
Then everybody was like, "Oh no, it's pushed back till at least June,
Right.
Because they wasn't going to air until So then a couple of days later, Game of Thrones walked all that back and said, "No, it will air first half of 2019. It will all be aired before the awards cut off." So that puts it April 21st, I think, for at least
Ooh,
that
I'm so excited.
to get it. So it likely will be April. But anyway, other than that, no news. Obviously, filming's over. They're just working on the thing. So I still expect January teasers, I guess.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
Besides the first little thing we got. Vulcan Wharf. Welcome, Vulcan Wharf. Which show is better at stringing along viewers, GOT or Walking Dead? Definitely GOT. Definitely GOT. Walking Dead is about done. The Last Dragon, there's my username. That's the username I was going to use. That or Bruce Leroy or the Harlem Shogun, man.
Awesome.
But yeah, I think, Walking Dead's it's still a good show, but it's not, it's just the same old thing, basically, is what it is. So, I don't know. Big Sensei Q&A. Chris, who do you think that told Brandon that Lyanna was kidnapped by Rhaegar, and why was she just wandering the Riverlands, and who benefits from telling him this lie? Yeah, that's one of the big questions we got to get answered, Big Sensei, is why did she just leave without saying anything? That's right, show enough. There we go. The Lowdown, I can't remember the whole line. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. But anyway, so that's one of the big questions, right? Is why did she not say anything that caused all these problems? Essentially, why who told them it was kidnapping? I guess it was just assumption. That's what I believe. She left for whatever reason right then and didn't say anything. Maybe she did, and we don't know that yet. And then it was, she had to be kidnapped. She wouldn't just leave, but she would, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know. We just don't have enough information. I think that's one of the revelations we'll get, at least in the books, for sure. All right, let me grab these Patreon questions. Marty, thank you, Marty, on Patreon. Can there be a peace in Westeros? Will there be a Westeros? If I had a magic 8-ball, I would ask those questions. You got your magic 8-ball handy?
I don't.
I used to have a bunch of them. I wish I had one right now.
All signs point to no.
Do a whole live stream like that. Maybe.
I'd love it. I would love that.
I think there will never obviously there will never be complete peace, but in general, I think so. I think they'll become more civilized. I don't know if we'll see that, in the epilogue type thing or whatever, but the changes will at least point to that, you know what I mean? As far as not, no more feudalism. So I do think there will be a Westeros, and essentially we'll get the hint that there will be peace, I guess. I guess that's basically what the story's about. I
think you're right.
So I think so.
Good point.
Good point. I meant to look at that Monkey Man video too. I forgot about it. I got the link. Whichever Q&A it was, you found it. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy, on Patreon as well. Amelia Clark's comments about Season 8 leaving a lasting flavor in someone's mouth of what Daenerys is keeps coming back to haunt me. It does me too, Randy, damn it. It does me too, but I just take them with a grain of salt because they control us and have them say all kinds of shit, man.
You're right.
But it does. It's like, because I don't see Dany being anything bad or evil. I mean, she has her moments, sure, but I just don't see that. Anyway, especially because she said it fucked her up. Add that to Sophie Turner's comments about lots of betrayals, and I think that we're either being catfished, exactly, or that Dany may not be quite what we hope. Do you think the whole Jon as a Targaryen could really cause more conflict than we think? Maybe the whole boat sex thing was to lead us on. It's a lot to deal with. She came to conquer Westeros, and now she's forced into war against the dead. Lost one of her babies, and now she's going to find out that her lover is her nephew. Plus, she may be pregnant by him and may not be really comfortable with that. If she loses all her dragons, maybe with all that carnage, whatever she is left is nothing she'd hoped for. Yeah, I mean, it bothers me that she's the way she said that, but again, I think we've already seen in season 7 that she was already comfortable not going after the Iron Throne immediately and helping the North, right, and helping with the White Walkers. So she's doing kind of what Stannis did. Stannis decided, instead of going straight to King's Landing after he lost, which he tried and failed, then I'm going to go save the realm in order to rule the realm. So I think that's kind of what she discovered. And then at some point, Randy, I think you're right, though, she'll discover, just like in her vision, she did not touch the throne. She chose not to.
Right.
So that's got to come to pass.
Yeah.
She's got to choose not to. Like, she didn't, like, she realizes that's not her destiny or something. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense.
And the snow being there and everything, like you say, it says a lot. That vision says so much.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, there'll definitely be some drama, but I think she'll ultimately come to that conclusion and be okay with it in a way. And I hope she don't have to die to figure that out or something.
I do too.
But I don't think they have to die. K-Dubs, thank you, K-Dubs on Patreon.
Thank you.
Where is it? Okay. How many people do you think knew about Rhaegar and Lyanna's wedding and or baby? Arthur Dane, Gerald Hightower, Maester, what's his face, and who else? Did Barristan know? I think he did. In a dance with dragons, Dany asked him if Rhaegar were married for love. Barristan hesitated a while before answering about Ilya. That might have been a little nod. Yeah, I mean, it makes you wonder. I can't obviously answer for sure, but I agree. I think there were some people that probably knew that it wasn't a kidnapping. But then again, it's like, because like think about Barristan Selmy. He's in a tough place if he knows that. He can't tell. Do you go tell your king? You know what I mean? At the time, he's serving another king, and then do you go tell the rebel king Robert that look, dude, she left you. You know, she never wanted to be with you anyway. I mean, do you tell him that to try to stop a war? I don't know. So it's hard to say. So I don't know, but the way they portrayed it in the show, at least, it's just the Maester, and he kept a secret. And Sam, he wrote it in his personal, because that book was a personal diary, so it wasn't, I guess it was left for somebody to find. So I guess with that, I mean, they presented it like they were the only ones that knew. I don't know. So I don't know. It's hard to say. We'll get that revelation hopefully. What did I see something pop in here? Thought I did. Thank you, Angel Gonzalez. Appreciate the super chats. What is your definition of a bittersweet ending? Man, it could be so many things. I think obviously what most people think about is losing a lot of characters we love, but they win the war.
Yes,
which I think is the kind of common
go-to
default answer. You know, is they do win the war, but it's forever changed, and houses are lost, and people are dead. So I think that's the standard definition, but it can mean a lot of things, man. It could be so many. It don't have to be everybody dying.
Right.
But I think they do have to win the war in order to break the wheel or whatever.
I think so too. They have to.
So I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat there? What do you think? What's a bittersweet ending besides that typical? A lot of people die. A lot of houses are extinct or whatever as far as bloodlines and all that stuff. But they do beat the Night King. Josh Friend, thank you for the super chat, Josh. I do not see a question though, so if you have that, Josh, if you meant to have a question there, please give it to a moderator if somebody can grab that. But appreciate it, Josh.
Up to 240 peeps up in here.
240 hang out on a football night, not too bad.
Like that?
Not too bad. All right, let's see. OTB Magazine, thank you, Shireen. I wonder if anyone will find out, this is on Patreon, by the way, thank you. I wonder if anyone will find out that this war also started from Baelish and Varys lying. To me, it would be a terrible ending of this truth didn't come out. Oh, and she's, I think, responding to K-Dubs there. Yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of did it. I think Baelish is done. I think he's done.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll go back and revisit that he knew stuff or whatever, at least in the show. So I think that's probably pretty much done. His throat's cut and that's it. Maybe we'll see Arya use his face or something. I don't know, but I don't think we'll.
Yeah, maybe we'll see that.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll revisit what he knew and whatever. But as far as the Bears
unless
part,
it was through Bran, it won't be
that's
like
true. That's true.
It'll be something out of Bran's mouth. They won't shoot a flashback for it.
Right. That's true. And as far as the Bears thing, though, of course, we knew he was kind of lying from the beginning. He had another agenda with the whole Illyrio thing and the Targaryen restoration. Let's see. Also, OTB Magazine. We got a long one here. Thank you again, Shireen. A bit of tinfoil, but I'm basing this on book clues and the possible twist. Danny could be Ashara Dane's daughter. Oh, man. I did a video on this a long time ago, Shireen. No Ashara Dane, Danny's daughter stuff. Let me go ahead and let's see. Jorah thinks she looks like his wife would have looked. We know Ashara had haunting purple eyes and dark hair. We know that George loves his symmetry. What if she turned to Lyanna Stark because someone else dishonored her? She didn't commit suicide, but went into hiding with Jon Connington. What if Brandon got her pregnant, not Ned? Ned never thinks about Ashara which is odd because if you were in my head, you know how much I hated my first husband and love my husband now. I think about it subconsciously. Ned squashed rumors to protect Jon, not for Ashara. The seed may be strong, but this is not a scientific method they're using. And now you're going into, because you're Lebanese, brown eyes, dark hair, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so basically what you're asking is it possible? I mean, I think I pretty much in my mind shot it down, the idea that the Danes are really that important. I think it was the red herring for us to kind of take away from RLJ for a while because he had probably dropped a lot of hints already, which he had. And I don't know. I just think that it don't fit the thing. If John's not John and Danny's not Danny, I think the big question people have about that is Danny's past, right? You're really not sure in the lemon tree and the red door. Yep. We've talked about that a lot, and that obviously hints to Dorne, but I think her birth was pretty well established by people who knew the history there, right? Born on Dragonstone, Stormborn in the name Stormborn. So I don't think that's a lie. Not that she couldn't have spent some time in Dorne or something like that if that ends up being a thing, but I don't know. I don't buy that the Danes are anything more than kind of almost let's throw them off RLJ for a while longer. You know what I mean? Type thing. Get you thinking about all these possibilities.
Right.
So I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't think it makes any sense. K-Dubs, all on Patreon. Thank you, K-Dubs. Let's imagine Arya kills the Mountain. How does she finish him? Fire. I still say it's got to be fire.
She's going to try the pointy end.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, because he's got mass armor on.
It's not going to work.
Really tiny compared to him.
She will use something like he's saying, like fire, you know.
I mean, she likes to cut throats.
Yes, she does.
You know, I think she likes to cut throats, no doubt, but you got to get close to him. He's got to be down for that.
Yeah, you got to at least be on his knees.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I still think that fire has to do with the Mountain's final death. I mean, because even if he's not the Mountain and he's a white or whatever, if we said that before, like, if he's died, then he can be controlled by the Night King if he gets close enough or whatever. Either way, I think it's got to be fire, right?
Right.
I think it's got to be fire. They've kind of hinted at that a lot with the Hound. You know, I think the Hound's going to be involved, and I think
he gets him down to her level.
There you go. They tag team.
Yep.
You know, tag in and out, gets him down.
She
whatever.
cuts his throat. It doesn't work because he's already dead.
That could be. Could be.
And they use the wildfire on him or something.
Yeah, it could be. Or the Hound has a flaming sword.
Which you have
throws it to Arya.
Before. I could totally see
throws
him
it to Arya,
sword.
and she does the final.
That would be awesome.
I can see it. I just think there has to be something.
This wrote a pretty good scene.
Yeah, we did. I think it has to be something to do with fire because there's too many times that the Hound has like seen this fire in front of him and backed off, and he's got to not back off.
Yes.
To finish to kind of
it's
close
that theme, you know. And his brother's always been there in the background,
yes.
So I think we will see his brother in fire in some penultimate scene.
I agree. I think we have to. Let's see. Oh, okay. O2V's responding to K-Dubs again there. Linda Bloy on Patreon. Hi, Chris and James. Hello, Linda. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and being Linda. A Patreon. Really appreciate it. K-Dubs again. Since we don't know exactly how the faces work for Face of Men, don't give me they have to cut the face off the dead person crap. It's very magic-y. What? A couple of days ago, I started thinking about the best people Arya could be in a fight be in a fight with the Mountain. I realized that if she could turn into Ilya Martell and kill him, not in the show, it would be epic. It's not going to happen, but I can dream. That's right, Kyle. You know why it's not going to happen? Because she has to cut the face off of the dead person.
Exactly.
In order to use that magical thing. This very magic-y.
She has to do it.
she has to. She can't go dig her up and whatever. But that would be cool. That would be cool if, like, you know, she got revenge as a big person. But he's killed a lot of people. So it could be anybody, you know, any random person. That would be cool, but no, it's not going to happen, Gay Dubs. Keep dreaming. Dragon
Like
Man, what's up? Huh?
Jim Carrey with that piece of bologna.
Yeah.
Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. Desert Dragon, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while, man.
What's going on?
Thank you, man. Desert Dragon's on Patreon. Sup, bros? How have you been? Just a suggestion is what I'm trying to say. Suggestion. Chris waited too long to get cameos.
Fuck reading.
I ain't reading this shit. Chris waited too long to get cameos on GOT. Maybe be more proactive this time and get prepared to get FaceTime with the new shows. Good to see y'all.
He just said that yesterday.
I did, man. Yes, that would be outstanding. Maybe by then, you know, we'll, you know, be some, you know, of some importance. But yeah, that would be very cool, Dragon Man.
The prequels.
I would love it. I'd love it. I don't care. It's part of the universe. You know?
It is.
That'd be kind of cool. And which is cool. I don't know, Dragon, if you saw. I just did an interview with Steve Love and put it out 2 days ago. Steve Love, who obviously was part of the Brotherhood, got his head knocked off by the Hound. You know, he got big on YouTube by doing impressions. Jimmy Kimmel found him, ended up on the show.
Happens like this.
Exactly, but I don't have talent like that. You know, I don't have shareable talent. You know what I mean? I'm a talentless bastard.
What the?
You know, I don't do impressions. I just sit here and talk into a camera. So,
I saw you jump off the top of a U-Haul one time, about 15 feet in the air. Didn't make a sound on the ground.
And roll, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, but that's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. But
that's a talent.
That was my ninja days.
Yeah. Just jumped right off and rolled and never even heard him hit the ground.
But I mean, you know, unless I did some shit like that I got to get somebody's attention, right? And,
right.
And these videos, there's a million of us out here doing this shit. You know, I'm nobody special. So yeah, I need to find some talent, and then maybe I get recognized. Somebody mail me some talent. P.O. Box 1011. Right.
Why was he on a U-Haul truck?
Oh,
needed a hookup cable, and there was no ladder.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. Oh shit. Let's see. Roger P. What's up, Roger? How you doing? Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will we see the horn Samwise? Will we see the horn Samwise? I mean Samuel. Samwise. I mean, Samuel found at the Fist of the First Men. By the way, I found some sun drop. I love it. Oh, we got somebody else.
All right.
Got somebody else hooked. It's a good question, Roger. I mean, I don't think we will, because I think we would have gotten Dragon Binder with it. If you're going to do one, do the other. And we didn't get Dragon Binder with Euron, which was stupid. They should have used the ships as the plot device for him to win the King's Moot.
Right.
Instead of the horn.
Yeah.
So they did show that horn, little tiny thing, compared to the book horns, which are supposedly huge. I just think it was a shout out. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, but I don't think there's any point now, because it said to wake giants from the earth, which means earthquakes. It's a metaphor for earthquakes. So the wall is already down now, so it really doesn't matter. So I don't think we're going to get it in the show. I think it was more of a shout out to the books.
Right.
So that's the way I think about it. Coulter Grayson, thank you, Coulter. Appreciate the super chat. Do you think Benjen knew John was Lyanna's son? I don't. I really don't. I just don't think he. I don't think he knew. I think he. Because a lot of people do question why he joined the Night's Watch and stuff, and I just think it was, like we said before, he was the third son. He wasn't ever going to be Lord of Winterfell. He just thought it would be an honorable thing to do, because there's still some honor in the Stark's eyes in joining the Night's Watch. So I don't think he knew. I just think that I don't know. I just think that family's so, because Lyanna was gone. They never saw her again until Ned found her, right? So
right.
They would have never knew she was pregnant. They never knew anything. They just assumed, like everybody else, like Brandon did. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That it was
I
a
never really
kidnapping.
stopped to think about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just don't think there was time. I don't think anybody knew. Randy again, Randy Suimatsu. Thank you, Randy, for the super chat. Congrats again on the Steve Love interview. It was great. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. It was fun.
Chris, it really was good. I mean, it really was. I loved your other interview, but I think that was your best work. I really do.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I really enjoyed it, and it was very cool to do. I wish they would get more attention, not just for me, but just in general, because you got Steve Love, and then we did Will, and these guys that they're extras, and he had this one speaking part Steve Love did, and the Brotherhood, and they just don't get recognized enough for that. Those little things make the show. It's not just the main cast. You know what I mean? It's music. It's lighting, and all this stuff, and that's the idea, is to shine some light on that. But nobody watches them. But I know the problem. My videos don't get. Somebody just actually sent me an email yesterday, or a comment. I'm sorry, or a message on Facebook. I think it was from the page. I never see your videos recommended to me.
I don't. I tell you that.
Yeah, and so I've been looking this up. Y'all know I'm not going to go on a YouTube rant, but I've been keeping an eye on it, and it's dropped down to like 10% of all my traffic. My videos do not get recommended
It's
to
so
anyone.
Odd to me.
So I don't know. It's broke for sure. Valor Morgulis, thank you, Valor Morgulis, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to say I always love this channel and love both you guys. Love your knowledge and theories on the show. Keep up the great work. Always listening. Thank you so much, Valor Morgulis.
We love
really
you too.
appreciate it.
We love all
Valar
you guys.
Doharis. Appreciate it. All right.
I gotta
see
say
here.
that was funny when he said you sounded like Kennedy Powers, or well, he said his actor's name.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride.
Yeah, because we got that a lot, or I've gotten that a lot. It was, and then I went back and watched that clip and threw it in there.
Yes, but you have heard that.
Actually,
a lot.
I don't. I play real sports. Nobody's trying to be the best at exercise.
You sound just like him, dude.
I don't.
Is that like he
I don't
said?
think
He
it-
said,
I don't
"Hell,
hear-
I don't even. I can't even tell whose channel I'm on."
Right. Let's see. Back to the regular chat here. Marty, thank you, Marty. Q&A for both. Y'all have a hurricane plan. Worried about y'all.
We were just talking about
We
it.
actually were, but
Hurricane plan.
There's not. We
Here's
lived
our
through, We
plan.
lived through Hugo. You gonna tell?
Here's our plan. All right, because Walmart's already out of water.
It is.
So if anything happens and we don't have water, we're just going to start getting water out of the pool and boiling it.
Seriously.
Yep.
But I have. Seriously. He's not joking, because I have a bug out bag and camping gear that's for that kind of stuff. The actual water filters, like high end water
We drunk
filters.
out of them before.
I've tested them in creeks in the wild, and
Yep.
yes, we actually have a whole shit ton of water. So we lived through Hugo. We were in high
Hugo
school.
was rough, yes.
We had 2 weeks with no power. At
Hugo was
least.
horrible, guys.
And so I can imagine like the coast people, but we were up here. This came inland. It was still a Category 2.
Yeah, and it was blowing windows out of the buildings in Charlotte.
Yeah. So I mean, I remember Hugo. I slept through it. My mom woke me up, said, "Go out there and see if the roof's still on the house."
That's
and sent
kind of
me
what
out
happened to
in
me
it,
too.
And
went to sleep going, hurricane.
yeah, it woke. Exactly.
It was
then,
scary though when my mom woke me up.
And
I
we
was
were
like,
and we
"Holy
rode bikes
shit."
around. We rode bikes around with chainsaws and started getting shit out of the roads. We were riding our bikes and cutting trees up. So,
We lost 3 huge trees in our backyard.
yeah, it was.
Luckily, they didn't hit the house.
It was bad. So hopefully this one is not that bad when it gets here, and maybe it'll turn a little bit. I don't know, but that's the plan right now. Is just that's the plan.
If I can speak for Chris for just a second, if it tears up the house, he wants it to tear it all the fucking way up.
That's exactly right. That's a good point. Because yes, absolutely, that's not a bad idea. How can we make that happen?
Be the only house demolished on the street.
It's a hurricane.
Hurricane,
I mean,
God dang.
yeah, just write me a check. I'll move. Anyway, so we don't really have a real plan. I just know my mom's coming up here. She lives at the beach. She's coming up here Tuesday. So anyway, so she'll be out of harm's way at least. The Last Dragon says, Chris, you can have my username if and only if you can arrange me for a marriage with Danny and have Tyrion perform the ceremony for us under the Heart Tree of Winterfell set.
Holy shit.
Shit, that's a lot. I wouldn't trade in Danny for that name, man. Because if I can talk to her, I'm not going to ask her to marry you. I'm sorry. No, I'm kind of half kidding. So, oh shit. Anyway. Where was? Haviz, Amelia Clark says season 8 fucked her up. Does this mean she may die according to you? I wouldn't think she has to die. I mean, because I don't know how much trolling it is. The idea was that the way she made it sound was that she turns into something horrible, like the character. So I don't quite buy that. I don't know. They're trolling us, man. Let me check. Mazuma, what's up, man? Mazuma on Patreon. Thank you, Mazuma. Sorry I'm late for the stream. Did we discuss which color you and James had decided for the bedroom? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Mazuma, man, you're fired. What are you doing?
Fired.
What the? No, we have not discussed that, Mazuma, and likely will not be discussing that, so I apologize. You're on the wrong stream. Jesus. Oh, shit. But welcome, Mazuma. Welcome, man. Glad you made it. Kinda. Let's see. And there's Mazuma again. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Mazuma, for the $5 super chat.
Oh, I can see it.
If the hurricane destroys your house and bunk beds, would you and James share a Winnebago?
Yeah.
I guess.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, there is one down the street that somebody just got parked on the side of the road.
He refuses to sleep with me in a tent when we go camping. But I believe he will sleep in a Winnebago with me.
Yeah, I mean, it's
even if I'm scared of bears and shit. He's got his fucking Glock 40 over there with him. I got to sleep over there with a sharp stick in my fucking tent.
That's right. What am I going to do for you? I'm going to shoot the bear anyway, whether you're in his mouth or running.
Damn it. I'm not grizzly man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's too close of quarters, man. Anyway, sorry, we're already getting off.
Me and my CPAP. Not welcome in his tent.
Can't handle the noise. Oh shit, my jaw hurts from laughing already. Hello, Laura D. Welcome. We're already getting off track here. Where am I? Yes, did you see, Jake? See, nobody sleeps in the same tent with me. Nobody. See, exactly.
I thought that's what camping was about.
No, it's about being
around.
What
my uncle said.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
He said, "Shh."
Fuck that. No, it's about being around the campfire and then going to your own damn tents, and hiking and shit and fishing. Let's see. Beer farts to clear out the tent, says Rick Moore. Oh hell. Speaking of that, I'm ready to go back to Cherokee and go camping. Anyway, Raul here asking, who do you think will most likely get betrayed or betray someone? Cersei?
100%.
100%. Going to...
Her heart's going to be broken. She could be betrayed so much.
So, yeah, she's going to betray people. Obviously, she already has. And then the Golden Company is going to betray her.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, she's going to see Jaime's gone. She's going to see Bronn followed him. And she's going to be all cocky and be like, well, fuck them. We're better off without them. And then next thing you know, we'll betrayed by the Golden Company. And you know damn well that what's his head's going to fucking betray her. Theon's uncle.
Oh, Euron's
going to betray her
that's
too.
Definitely
He's
gonna
a
be,
dirty bastard.
It's going to be both ways in that case, exactly. Last Dragon saying Packers are up 24-23 Bears. 2 minutes to go. So Rodgers came back in, faked the knee injury, came back in the second half.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Exactly. I know they were all like holding their breath when he went down.
He's a headline whore.
Yeah. I didn't know he was. Had forgotten he was dating Dana Kirkpatrick.
Dana,
the race car driver chick. She was up in the booth watching.
Forgot about that.
Anyway, Herb Cosmo, what's up, Herb? Slope grabbed this question. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Slope. I think the moment Amelia's talking about is something Danny is forced to do that may divide fans. Besides Jamie, who would be a good Valonqar person for me, Arya or Euron. Yeah, it could be. It could be that she does something that's, but I just don't see her. I don't see her doing anything that would hurt John and company, unless it saves the world or something. But I think that's John's job. And as far as the Euron, the Valonqar piece, again, in the show they don't have to do it. But again, I would love for it to be Jamie, actually Jamie. I know a lot of people think, speaking of Arya, that it will be her in his face, and that would be fine. I would actually like it, but I still want it. I want it to be real Jamie. You know what I mean? Because he's the one actually finally choking her out or whatever they do in the show.
No, it really needs to be.
It does. But I mean, I understand the idea of Arya playing. If you have Jamie's face, you can kind of have her mark her off her list at the same time as Jamie kind of doing it, and it still kind of fits the prophecy as far as the other twin. Well, I guess here's the thing though. It doesn't have to be Jamie, and that would be only for like our satisfaction. Yeah. From her point of view, it is Jamie.
Yeah. She takes her last breath thinking it is.
Exactly. So that would still work.
And it could get Arya in a room with her alone, without the mountain. Be easy pickings in. Right.
So yeah, I mean, I'm good with that. Euron will be fine, but to me, it's not enough. It needs to be Jamie. Or at least she thinks it's Jamie in the sense of Arya.
At least she thinks it is.
So those are those have been my top two choices. So I'm sticking with it. I think Euron fits it, but it's not as deep because he hadn't been around as long. She don't have this long personal history with Euron.
No.
So it fits to be Jamie, or Arya, as long as she thinks it's Jamie. Is what I'm saying. So anyway. We're having a alpha fight in the chat about dating or something. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening. Let me check Streamlabs. B-Rye, what's up, B-Rye? I hadn't heard from you in a while.
Happening?
I'm drunk. I wanted to say hello and fuck the Cowboys. I'm from Buffalo. Oh, no, what's up, B-Rye? Hadn't heard from you in a while. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you still being a Patreon.
Hell yes.
And, who's them boys?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. That was. I love to see Jerry Jones pissed off.
How did you like seeing the logo at midfield?
I loved it.
I did, too.
I do. I loved it. Yeah, they had the whole logo challenge and finally did it. So, yeah, it looked good, man.
New owner, man.
I like the uniform changes this year.
Feels good.
I think the new owner, I think he's a nice enough dude, and as long as he stays out of it, just stays in his booth and lets the people that know football run the shit, I think we'll be okay. K-Dubs on Patreon. Are you wearing a magic fucking Maggie the Frog face choking the life out of Cersei? Prove me wrong. I can't. Except for the fact that she has to cut the face off Maggie the Frog, who's probably long dead. So you can't. But yeah, I mean, maybe she does a spell, Valar Molestis, I don't know, and makes a face appear. It's the only way it's going to happen, K-Dubs. It's the only way it's going to happen.
Magic fucking face.
Let's see here. Let me double check Streamlabs. I think we're good, though. Thank you, Morales, for subscribing. That was 24 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that. I thought I heard some dings. And I think we got, thank you, Nick O'Karis, for subscribing.
Thanks a lot,
Toe Tag for subscribing.
Oh, love that name.
Exactly. And Ghost Shimmer. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Somebody responds.
Raul Blanca says Tom Brady is the Night King.
Tom Brady's not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly. No, I mean not even Bill Bella dick. I mean check.
Oh, hate him.
Oh, mighty.
Hate that dude, man.
Doc Holiday hashtag pitch intense.
Holy shit.
Shit. We opened the worst can of worms here. I don't even know how that
We
got
need
started.
bunk hammocks
Oh God.
when we go.
Oh,
camping.
here we go. There's a new hashtag. You literally just made a new hashtag for these chats. People come in here randomly and they hear this damn hashtag bunk beds and sporking and shit, and they're like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Surely they know.
No, I mean like new people who are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh God, Mazuma. Thank you, Mazuma, for the $5.
Thank you.
I'm not answering that question though.
I'm not either, because I don't know.
He says Q&A for James is Chris Ticklish. I'm just gonna say this.
No idea.
Mazuma is projecting.
I think so.
I think he is, because he really harps on this stuff. Every Twitch stream, I mean, it's nonstop.
Mazuma wants triple-decker bunk beds.
I think he does. I think so. I'm just saying.
Damn it, Doc. I see your hashtag.
See, there you go. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a Game of Thrones related question. Maria K. Thank you, Maria K. Hi, Chris and James. Maybe Jaime will have to kill Cersei like he did with the Mad King and feel bad about it. That's the idea, is for him to become the Queen Slayer too. He's got to complete that circle, and it kind of parallels the reason he actually killed the Mad King that Ned never sat down with him and found out about. Damn it, you know. That was one of Ned's stubborn ass attributes, is he wouldn't listen to him and say, look, he find out the real reason he did it. He just thought it was to save his own ass, when he actually saved 500,000 people. Excuse me. Let's see. Diane Harris. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
Q&A. Do you think that Sansa will agree to marry Robb and Aaron in order to keep the veil fighting for Jon? I think she would if it. I don't know.
No.
Because she don't want to be in that situation about political marriages anymore. But at the same time, if it's, I don't think they would have to. I mean, if I would say this, if they were forced to, like if they were going to actually say, we're not fighting unless you marry me, or I'm going to pull my soldiers back, yes, she would probably agree.
Right.
Would she follow through? Probably not. I don't know. It's just.
There was a time when to have any kind of clout like that, she would have married somebody.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but not now. I don't think.
We're at the time when everything means something, and she's gonna start doing the right thing from here on out, even if it means marrying him, like you said. But I don't think it'll be presented like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't think that. I think if the soldiers see what they're fighting for, I don't think they'll even listen to Sweet Robin if he would say something like, "Come back to the veil."
Yeah.
Except for the few cowards who just want to go hide.
Yeah.
Battle rap, my perspective.
Draft Dodgers. I'm sorry.
Why is it so hard to get a question in this chat? I never get through on these live streams.
Dang, I don't even.
Well, you just did battle rap.
You sure did.
And I don't see a question though. So I'm sorry, man. We can't.
Sometimes it's harder.
It is
than this. I mean, sometimes it's crazy hard to get a question in.
Yeah, imagine we got what 250 something whatever right now. And the chat flies by. Imagine 8,000.
Yeah, we've had 8,000, and it's impossible. You got to reach out to the mods sometimes.
Yeah, they'll try to
That'll
grab
help
your question. They try to grab different people's every week, so because we can't help but miss a lot of questions. But
there we go. Kyle Dubs looks like you got it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you, Battle Rap, and thank you, K-Dubs, for grabbing it. I just looked for your question, Lightbringer question. Chris says he does not think anyone will have to be stabbed, especially not Danny, to make Lightbringer. So I guess you were asking about Danny being Nisa essentially. Yeah, we've been saying that Battle Rap is that I don't believe that the Nisa tale is a literal tale.
Right.
I think it's more of a tale of how Valyrian steel was made. And so I don't buy that a magical flaming sword is necessary, because what can it do that Valyrian steel and dragonglass can't already do?
That's right.
So that's the point. Again, I do say there's a possibility, because we don't think that Valyrian steel and dragonglass can hurt the Night King, because he's got a piece in his chest. So there is some room there for a magical something, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a sword or whatever. But I don't buy that being literal. I think John is the literal, well, metaphorical Lightbringer.
Right.
It's not a literal sword. So I have an old video about Rhaegar actually being Azor Ahai in that sense, with his 3 tries, 3 wives, or 3 attempts, and all that stuff. And John actually being the 3rd successful metaphorical Lightbringer. So anyway, glad you got through this time, rap battle.
He might need flaming pliers to pull that out.
That's true. Well, it's Valyrian steel, flaming
Tweezers.
pliers, tweezers. Yeah, but that's the big question, though, right? If he can't be, like, if you swinging, what is it? Does it just hit him and cut him, but it just don't hurt him? Or does it bank off? Or, you know, how do you get in there?
Can't wait to see.
I know, man. I know. I mean,
Can't wait to see, because we're going to get those questions answered pretty quick.
Yeah, whether it's even related to that. We could be way off completely, I guess. But anyway, Marilyn Bentley. Hello, Marilyn. Please remind everyone to please put words Q&A before questions so the mods can grab them.
Yes, that's another
absolutely.
good way to get your question.
If you put Q&A, big, you know, just capitals, because Nightbot will get you for too many, but Q&A or whatever.
Yep.
They will easily be able to see it a lot better and grab those. Meg Paul, Q&A. We met Qyburn switching sides to the Lannisters and got free reign for his experiments. Do you think he'll switch again because dragons and ice zombies are more intriguing / sinister? I think he would. I think he'll save his own ass if he can, if he has to.
Yep, and
so
he will be intrigued.
Oh yeah, and he's already intrigued with. I just don't see him being really why he's so loyal to Cersei. That's never made sense to me. Right now, because she's in King's Landing and they do hold the advantage of having the castle.
Right.
But when he heard dragons, and now he knows that Jaime went through a battle with one. Yeah. Just one. I don't understand why he's still there.
That's true, man.
I don't get it at all.
I have not thought about that.
So there's something with Qyburn. I've actually was looking last week. I was like, I need to look into Qyburn a bit deeper. Go back to some book stuff and research and do a video on why, because he got rescued by Robb Stark, you know, and Talisa in the show. The Mountain actually killed him or tried to kill him, and yet he brought him back. But so he's got something going on in his own head, but I just don't see him another betrayal, perhaps, you know, with Cersei. Is he really that loyal where he's going to stay there and die of wildfire because Cersei said so? No, I don't buy that at all, you know? So, we'll see. Battle Rap. Hey, all you guys who answered my question, thanks. Trust my message that came through was not complaining. Sorry, guys, I'm over 30, not good with these live videos. I'm learning. No, it's fine. You're fine.
You helped us inform other people.
Yeah, exactly. We try. Believe me, I know people will get frustrated when we can't see every single question, but on our end, it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's hard to grab them all.
And then sometimes we'll switch between screens to check something else right while yours was coming up. And when we get back, it's gone.
Exactly. Let's see here. Patreon real quick. B-Ra, fucking hate these Patriots. I agree. Right there with you.
To the core.
Yes. Other teams, I don't hate any other team like that. They're just, I mean...
Even growing up.
No.
I never hated another team like I hate them.
No, because you always like, you know, I like this player. I don't pull for the teams, but I don't hate the team. Right. No, I hate the Patriots. As long as Bill Belichick's running that show, fuck him. Anyway, B-Ross says also, thank you on Patreon. Yo, loved your interviews. You had, I don't know if you remember, but I had that Jaime costume last year. What should I be doing this year for a costume? For Halloween? The Mountain? Nah, I don't know. People wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess there's enough people out there that would get it. The Mountain would be a good one for makeup under the helmet. If you can get the helmet. Oh, that'd be hard to get that, the armor. The Hound would always be cool.
Hound was always a good one, yeah.
Hodor with a Bran puppet on your back.
Do you do that? Yes.
I don't know.
He's in a 5'8".
5'8". Okay, a little too short for the Mountain. Okay.
I'm a speed bump.
Yeah, you can't do the Mountain or the Hound. Well, you can still do it. Just be a short, maybe a small Mountain or Hound. I don't know. There's so many good ones, man. You could do Robb Stark with a wolf on his head.
Ooh.
I don't know. Just throwing it out there. There's a lot of good things in Game of Thrones, actually. So I don't know. Everybody tell B.
Whatever you choose, send pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. Pictures or it didn't happen.
all you guys, as Halloween approaches, if you choose to dress like
absolutely, yeah. When Halloween approaches and y'all make costumes and stuff, post them on Twitter and tag me and shit. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Love to see them. Let's see. Where are we at here? Back in the chat. Let's grab a couple more. We'll take a stretcher. B1 Mary Darth Vader suit. I've done that before, B1 Mary. I've been Darth Vader at the one or two. I've been to like maybe 2 or 3 Halloween parties ever. And I was Vader because I've always had that helmet. And then I went to a costume place. I think I told you this. This is when I got to meet Geiger, who drew for Aliens before he died years and years ago.
I don't know if I know that.
His friend runs this big, well, I don't know if he still does now, but ran this huge costume shop in Charlotte. Like it was not only costumes but props. So I got to rent the piece.
Oh,
the
Morris
chess
costumes?
Piece. Yes.
I've been in there one time. It's amazing.
Exactly.
Gigantic place.
So I rented, you rent these little costumes. It was just like the chess piece and cape and all that stuff. Because I had the helmet, but I didn't have the proper, other shit. So, I've been the Vader. And before that, I was always Jason Voorhees because I had the hockey mask. I painted the red little thing right there, scratched it up, and always had army coats and shit.
Hell yeah.
So I was always Jason when I was younger. And when not trick or treating, but maybe snatching a few bags here and there.
As you were scrolling up, I saw a couple. One said,
"Okay,
be a donkey in a honeycomb." One said, "Be Tom and post jump."
Oh shit, King's Landing. Yeah, be the King's Landing, man. That's cool.
Shit.
Thank you, Battle Rap My Perspective, for subscribing. Appreciate that, man. See, that shows you there's a lot of people hanging out in the chat that still ain't subscribed. Please subscribe real quick if you don't mind. Just click that little button. It's free.
Yes, and
hit
log
that
in, like button too.
Yeah, and log in and create an account if you need to. It won't take but a second. We would really appreciate it. What's up, Casey Jones? This is the Casey Jones, ain't it?
Is it?
You think?
I think so.
I think it is. I think it's Casey. What's up, Casey, man?
Terry T, did Slope see you at the costume shop?
Oh shit. Strike Boo Q&A. Damn it, it's moving. Q&A. Do you think the new location of leadership will be moved from King's Landing? John already said he would never want to live there. Maybe Dragonstone. I've actually thought about that too, man. He said specifically I would never live in a place like that. But it's almost like one of those things. He also never wanted to do this, never wanted to do that, but he got forced into it. So I've thought about that, and I think it's a good idea actually to wherever they change to, if they're still a monarch temporarily, for them to move it where the fuck they want.
I like the idea of Dragonstone.
I do too, because
Like
that's where it originally started.
My choice, and I love Dragonstone.
Yeah, and here's a little book history for people who hadn't read the books in World of Ice and Fire. When Aegon the Conqueror came over, he was just, of course, they were living on Dragonstone for many years, the Targaryen, before they even decided. When Aegon came along, though, and he was born, he was like, I'm going to become a Westerosi, I'm going to do a sigil, and I'm going to rule this place. There's no reason for it to be 7 different kings. Or it was 9, actually, or 7 at the time. Now it's 9. So he created what's called Aegon's Fort. And it was called Aegon's Fort, which was a little town on the edge of Dragonstone.
Okay.
On the mainland, but right across from where he started built. It was just built out of wood. And then as he started collecting these swords, and he brought them all back there before that became eventually King's Landing.
Fucking cool.
So it would be cool for them to, it's just right across the pond,
Yeah.
a little hopping. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, but it kind of goes along with the Iron Throne itself being melted down, King's Landing, the symbol. I don't know. It could happen.
True. That's true too. Get rid of King's Landing because it's gonna get burnt.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I don't think it'll be completely destroyed. I think Cersei will try. I think we'll definitely see some dragonfire burning. So you're going to see that ceiling with snow falling and all that stuff. So it's going to be burned in some melted rock or whatever for sure. Let's see.
Thank you, Sakura.
Oh yeah, thank you. You guys rock. You wanna rock? Sakura, thank you. Sakura Mamira. Oh, that kind of rhymes there. Amanda Kane, what's up, Amanda Kane? Thank you for grabbing Zatanna's question. Q&A, do you guys want the prequels to take place in Westeros or somewhere else? I personally want to see Valyria. I would like to see...
I could like some Essos, too.
Yeah, I don't care necessarily about the recent stuff, but if you go back far enough, I'd love to see Essos. Like Valyrian's Freehold, the build to rise to power there. Like you said, a Shy. Everybody wants to see a Shy. You know, the mystical stuff over there. But I want to see it all. I want to see it all. I do want to see the actual history in Westeros before, you know, because everything's just a fairy tale.
Yeah, man.
It's changed. The timelines are wrong. But Essos, I just never really loved it that much, except for like certain story. You know what I mean? Like the mystical places we don't see, I guess. So I don't know. I want to see it all though. I want to see it all. Laura D, I think it will end in King's Landing. Yeah, I mean, for the show, it absolutely may. It may. That doesn't mean though, Laura, that if it can end in King's Landing for sure. That doesn't mean we don't include the God's Eye in this whole thing though. If you follow the theory, there's something going to happen with the God's Eye for sure.
I want to see more giants back when they were more popular.
Yeah, like when the children and giants were just there, and
yeah, man,
first men coming over, Garth Greenhand, and that whole thing. Man.
See all that interaction.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And we know they didn't live in absolute peace because they found dragon glass arrows in giant bones, so stuck in giant bones. Casey Jones, the Casey Jones, Q&A, do you think it's possible for Arya to steal a White Walker's face? I don't think so. Only because it's just you can't kill him without shattering the motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's really a way to get one. You know what I mean? I
guess.
And
I feel like let's say she could, and she's like trying to march in a pack, you know, to be cool. You know, to get
yeah. What do you do?
I think they sniff that out.
Exactly. It's not like Walking Dead where you can rub some blood on yourself, you know, and then you just fit in. Like you can't fit in even if you look like them. They would know because you're part of this collective. Yeah, it's like the Borg.
It is, because they're just listening to him.
Essentially,
he's pulling the strings. You would have to. You look like an idiot who's trying to, who can't do the electric slide, and everybody else is perfect.
And you're out of sync and backwards and shit. Yes, you're that guy. Don't be that guy. That's right. It'd be weird. So I don't know. I mean, if they're in close proximity, maybe if they're separated, because they do have like their own. Essentially, I guess that's the whole argument between a White and a White Walker is they are still kind of sentient in some way. But yeah, I mean, if they're separated, maybe. But I just don't see it as a way to get it. I just don't see how you can kill one without because they shatter, obviously. You can't really tie one up, I don't think, you know, and then cut his face off with what? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they'll go that far. Oh shit, Mazuma, I'm just going to ignore that costume suggestion about spoons. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's right, Marilyn. The haircut. She's saying, I love how SmokeScreen refers to the waif as the haircut. Always cracks me up. I got to finally mention her again in that video about a week ago about the haircut, because I hadn't got to talk about the haircut in a long time.
I know.
But during those season 6 reviews, everybody knew what I was talking about when I said, and the haircut, you know, comes charging through like the fucking Terminator. Jesus, man, that damn, it's like a helmet, you know, it's like Darth Vader's helmet but shorter, and then she's.
You talking about the Terminator on Terminator 2?
Yes.
That run? It always looked so weird.
Yes, exactly. You know, the T-1000 model, that's what she was, man. I hated that scene. That's why I don't like Essos, is those scenes. It makes me, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, all right. So we're going, damn, we've been going an hour and 10 minutes already? What the hell?
Yes, we have.
Uh-oh, Fracture. I get those occasionally, too. The halos for migraines. Yeah. Go ahead and take Advil now. I've been there, done that.
Bless your heart.
Anyway, yeah, let's take a quick stretcher and hit the prototype. Again, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But y'all were going to say it, so I'm just beating you to it. So anyway, yeah, let's take a stretcher. So give us a couple minutes, and we'll be right back.
I'll teach you the electric slide.
Electric slide.
justice. In the name of our King. Perhaps I can give you justice. Give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King.
Alrighty, we are back. We are back.
We are back.
Let's see. Where were we? I thought Mizuma done sent another super chat. Let's see here. Patreon. Thank you, Rachel. I'm just the way I'm reading this because it's so exotic looking.
It
the way
is.
the little things.
I think you said it right too.
Rachel, no, I don't think I've ever been corrected either way. But thank you. Cersei cannot be taken out by Euron. He is not anybody in the show. Her death needs to be epic. Euron killing her will be anticlimactic. I completely agree, and I don't think that Jon or Jaime will die while in love. Jon or Dany will die while in love. Too predictable. She will hate him for being the rightful heir, and Arya or Sansa will offer to save Jon's life. I will be annoyed if at all the theories people are floating around come true. We need some surprises. I agree. I don't.
And I think we'll get some surprises.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get some surprises. I don't see the whole. I don't see her hating him for that though. I see certainly some drama, annoyance, like holy shit, all this time nobody ever knew. I thought I was the, but then that
she can't hate him for something he didn't know.
That's right.
It's not like he kept a secret from her.
Exactly. And so, but that goes into the whole, son, getting the right over the daughter thing, and all that shit too. But she would be the oldest, the eldest. So I think that goes into the change thing. But I can't see her hating him. But I mean, I don't know the love thing. It is predictable, but that's the classic story. I don't know. I don't think they have to die necessarily, but definitely gonna be some drama, and I definitely think we will be surprised by something for sure, no doubt. B-Rye again on Patreon. Thank you, B-Rye. What is your favorite part of Westeros? Where would you want to live, and where is your favorite place to see on screen and read about in the books? Hi, Chris, you silly goose. Silly goose. That reminds me of my aunt. She was always the prim and proper, you silly goose.
Yes. That is something.
Just call me an asshole like my mom did,
Silly goose.
Anyway, favorite part of Westeros. I mean, I love Dragonstone, the castle, because it's just cool.
Yes.
I just love the castle of Dragonstone.
War room shit.
Yes. But, I mean, the show, especially the way it describes it, a lot different. You got dragons everywhere, but the war room and the table and that. I mean, I just like the architecture
that view
of that.
Out there.
Yeah. So, but I love rivers and shit more than I do beaches. So if I could have that castle in the Riverlands or something, don't, somewhere. Like the Riverlands is like the perfect climate, I guess, for me. I don't know. It's not too hot, not too cold. I don't know. It's hard to say. Dragonstone's my favorite castle, though.
Is that where Catelyn grew up?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
Oh, you mean the Riverlands?
Yeah.
I thought you meant, yeah, she did. The Tullys are in the Riverlands.
I think that's why you want to live here.
No, I was waiting for the joke. Yeah, but she did grow up at... The Tullys are from the Riverlands. That's right. I don't know. As far as a place to read about them, I guess it's kind of go hand in hand. I like the reading about the harshness of Castle Black, and but then you know what I mean, like because everywhere else is like comfortable,
right?
With all the foods are all perfect and the clothing's all detailed and pretty and Purdy.
There is something cool about Castle Black.
But Castle Black's that harsh, they ate some beans today, so I like that kind of descriptive stuff. I don't know. So I like the wall stuff. I like it all, but I like that it's at least different there. It's like a different world compared to like the big major houses. So I like when you go into the regular folk, you know what I mean? That type of shit. Small towns,
Hell
southern boys.
That's right, man.
Reading about their how they live versus these high lords and shit. What about you? You wanted to mention a favorite? I think you said before Winterfell though.
Always. I always go there. Yep.
Yeah, I do like Winterfell. It's just I don't know, if it's not fucking snowing all the time, I'll be fine. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy, on Patreon. What power does Melisandre have over the Lord of Light that will factor into the end game? It's either, I don't believe it, but I think there's a possibility that the Shadow Baby's coming back into play. I did that video a couple weeks ago on it. I don't really believe it. I just think, I don't know if we're going to get another power, but we have said that it's got to be something where she goes boom with fire somehow. I don't know what that is.
Right.
Like, will she explode into flames or something if she does? You know what I mean? I don't know. But the idea behind that video was, she tried to seduce John already. What if he actually has to go through it? That's a betrayal, number one.
I was going to say that. Yep.
And that's what I mentioned in the video, to make some Shadow Baby with his magical DNA. What would that do to her? I mean, if it killed Stannis almost for doing it twice in the books,
right?
And she everything wears on her. It's stated that all these powers and age and all that stuff is taking its toll on her. What would that do to her? That's what I said in that video. So it's just speculation.
It's a different angle, but yeah, all that stuff does make sense.
Yeah, so I don't know. So it's fighting magic with magic, I guess. Ice versus fire in the magical sense. So almost a literal thing, but it's just an idea. I don't know. We'll see. I would love for them to bring the fiery hand over there, but I don't see him being anything special as far as introducing another group in the show anyway.
You so powerful, you made a real baby in my belly.
Maybe it's, what the hell?
Then he'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think we'll be surprised. Maybe that'll be one of those surprises we're talking about. Let's see here. Joy Props. Thank you, Joy, for the super chat. Let's all give James some love.
Oh. Thank you.
So you
I broke the news.
I
did.
Right. Thank you, Joy. Slope. Thank you, Slope. Love for the K-Town Fat Cat.
Thank you.
See?
That's crazy.
Who is Slope?
Crazy as fuck.
Who is Slope?
Dying to know.
Hashtag who is Slope. This is somebody that... Damn it. Thank you, Slope, man.
Laid quiet for so long. Now all of a sudden.
I mean, been around, they say the word, and all of a sudden starts kicking out details.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Terry T. Thank you, Terry T.
Thank you.
We got you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terry T. Appreciate it.
Y'all sweet.
Let's see here.
Caldo said Slope is Camden or Riddick.
Oh, I did.
That would be funny as hell if it was Camden. Funny as hell.
Yeah, I don't think it's Camden. But
James has a CPAP.
Riddick, Riddick. No, he's right there though. How does that work? Like, he's right there.
That's right.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? No, here he comes.
What you doing, buddy?
Yes, he wiggled his there. Here he comes. Anyway, B. Rye on Patreon. Love for James.
Thank you, guys. Really, I need it. I may do a video, tell you guys all about it, all the gory details.
Let's see here. There we go. Who is Slope? There, get the hashtag going. Slope is jacking, says John Haymaker. Oh shit. Torch Snow. Oh, what news, James? I don't know if is that late? No, that's current. Strike Boo Q&A. Do you think we will see a flashback of the human version of the Night King leading up to the point where he is tied to a tree? I think we will, and I think we actually will. Maybe not that moment, but to see him, because the show could change it, or we find out the real history of the time periods and stuff. You got to find out he's a Stark, Proto Stark. So you could see him absolutely as a human. I believe that's certainly possible.
I do too.
There's got to be there's got to be that revelation about who he is and what he's doing. So I think it's a good possibility, actually. So maybe not the moment where they grab him, but like, why him? You got to. It's the why him. Jesse knows. You start picking up Riddick's shit yet? What? What's
fuck?
No, I don't.
You don't have to with Riddick.
Yeah, he goes down there in the spot. There's no picking up shit. Are you referring to that old vlog remember that was the edge of a softball field on the outside of the fence. That was not
Oh,
on the.
so you had to do it one time because it was in an
No,
odd
because
spot?
I said because I was at it was a vlog, an old vlog, which I haven't touched that channel forever. But I took Riddick to run, and because it's a big enclosed fence, I can throw the ball. There's nobody out there. I know when people are out there. I've coached around here for forever, but I was like, it was just a little cut scene where he's back. I didn't show him taking a shit or something, but I said he's back here doing his business. So I was sitting there like holding the camera and talking while and I said he's back here, and I said somebody I ain't picking up no shit. But that was at the edge on the other side. It wasn't like on the. And then somebody said a comment like that's wrong and irresponsible for. I'm like,
oh,
you don't even know what's happening here. You know what I mean?
See.
That was not like on the mound.
Yeah.
I had cleaned up that field a million times myself in coaching, so I didn't need to hear a damn. I don't need to pick up my dog shit. So anyway, I think maybe you're referring to that or something. Slope is Skynet. There you go. Could be. Amber Turner, bring back Cooking with Chris. I am Amber Turner. I'm going to do it on this channel, though, and I'm going to fucking cook Game of Thrones stuff. So we're going to bring back Cooking with Chris. It relates to Game of Thrones, and it's entertainment, so I'm not going to shy away from it anymore. I can put what I want on here. I can't just do Game of Thrones shit forever. So I'm going to do that for sure. I got 2 books. I got a Game of Scones, which are more baked stuff. It's kind of little. There's a whole cookbook over there too, full of all the like detailed Game of Thrones foods that are in the books that are really described in detail. So that will be fun, and that way I can bring clear ass bowls and explain. I'll make fun of cooking shows while I'm doing. Is what I'm saying. Local ass honey from local ass bees that people over there knew I was talking about.
Love it, man.
K Gibb, what's up? K Gibb says I'm here to eat every fucking chicken in this room. There'll be a lot of hound references too, I'm sure, in that cooking show.
Yeah, do a chicken dish. That'd be cool as hell.
Damn it, there's a fucking gnat in my face or something. Natalie, Cooking Chris, woo! I'm just reading it like that, Natalie, in my head. I'm sorry. Let's see. Don't cook James pie like Arya did to Grace.
Hell no.
Oh, shit. No, we won't go that far. Sonia Stadgil, I believe. Q&A is anyone else losing their mind waiting for the final season? I'm watching other shows, but nothing compares. That's the way I am. I don't. Nothing can compare to it. I don't watch a lot of TV anyway, but that's the reason. It's time. But I haven't done another big show on this channel because of that. I can't get into other stuff, man. I've tried, and the night show, I forgot what's it called, Knights Templar thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was gonna be, but it's more of a. It was just too cheesy almost, and you can't get real if you can't. You can't cuss or show a lot of violence. You can't get realistic like that. So I couldn't get into it.
As of right now, you did Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and Westworld,
and Star Wars. Yeah, well, occasionally Star Wars when like a
but as far
movie
as
comes
TV
out.
shows,
but as far as TV shows,
those are the only 3.
Those are the only 3. Yep, absolutely. And then Westworld was, they started this year. They demonetized every video. You couldn't do them. It was a waste of time. And then it wasn't. I just didn't freaking love it. Like, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't just love it this year. Like the first year was so like, oh shit, what's going on? But it's like once you go through that, it wasn't. I just didn't love it this year. It was good, but I didn't love it. Natalie, I'm going to start doing Vikings this week, but I'm only going to do reactions. I'm not going to get into it to where I try to become some expert on it or whatever. I just want to do reactions to it because I've never seen any of it. I've only seen like the pieces when trailers come out or whatever, so I don't have any idea what's going on. So I'm going to start doing reactions this week on this channel of Vikings. So y'all can watch me like just completely new to it. Watch it. And that's the most requested show I've ever gotten, for sure. House MD, Laura, I did watch House when it was on. Freaking loved House. It was one of my favorite shows of all time.
You always told me that.
It was one of the greatest shows of all time, and I loved it. I wish it was still on. Let's see. Alex, what's up, Alex Contis? Let's see. Let me just get it from moving. Q&A. I know all about the Green Seers in the north. What's up with the Targaryens? Danny seems to see Dany seems to see the future, and in the books we hear about other Targaryens with a gift, the connection. Yeah, you hear about Daenerys the Dreamer. That's actually who made the Targaryens leave Valyria, because they were just a small random house. You know, they wasn't anybody as far as that. But the Daenerys the Dreamer supposedly saw the doom, and that's what made this group of dragon lords who had become Targaryens and took a few dragons with them to Westeros, to Dragonstone. So yeah, there's definitely something there. There's been theories about the last hero or Azor Ahai being Valyrian, but the timelines are off. They're only 5,000 years old when the last hero and all that was supposedly 8,000 years ago. So that's what we need explanations for. There's something there. It's got to be the same source, and that's what we've been saying about the whole werewood thing. Does it reach to Essos? Because Arya has wolf dreams in Essos, and what is in the House of Black and White? There's a big werewood thing on the wall. It's you got the Eyrie with the werewood throne,
Yep.
weird voices and shit Robin hears.
Yeah.
So there's some connection there with that being the source of the same. It's the same source, different religions see it differently or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
They form religions around it. Is what I'm saying.
Around it. Yep. The same thing.
So I think I don't know if we'll get that revelation. I don't know. Good night, Joy.
Good night, Joy.
Jared P. Is the
Thanks
dagger
for
important?
everything.
Is the dagger important? Yeah. Good night, Joy. Thank you. Is the dagger important to the end game? Says Jared P. I don't think so in the sense of like it's. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. I don't think it's going to be like the weapon like kill the Night King, because I don't think the Night King can die from it. But a regular White Walker, yes. Like I think Arya will kill White Walker with the dagger. But I don't think it's going to end up being. I think it'd be cool, but I don't think that particular dagger like has to be like Rhaegar's or Aegon the Conqueror's or something. It could be, and that's fine. But I don't think that book that Sam read with that dagger was the exact same dagger. I think it was just saying there were a lot of these, and that's how we decorated them or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but that book did, when he was reading those books, they pointed out about the annulment and everything. And,
yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. So I mean, yeah, we've always said the dagger will come back into play, and then of course we did see it, and it killed Littlefinger, but that can't be it. So I do think that Arya will definitely.
Yeah, I don't think. Walker. Yeah, it was used. She could do any blade on Littlefinger.
Exactly. So it will come into it, but I just don't see it maybe as what I'm saying is like the definitive end game weapon, like Night King or something. But it could, and I'd be fine with that. Let's see. Let's see. I saw something there. Oh God, Mazuma is definitely.
What the fuck, Mazuma?
What do you? I mean, I don't know what it is, man. You're obsessed, dude. Let's see. Casey Jones, Q&A. Why are the Iron Swords placed in the Crypts of Winterfell if they are no threat to the White Walkers? I just think it was supposedly it was said that that's what kept their spirits at rest. So it was more of a ritual type thing, but they're basically gone now. They're rusted away. So I don't see it as a threat. I see it as a spiritual ritual type thing. Believing it keeps the spirits at bay or something.
Right.
So I don't see that being a threat to the White Walkers. Monkey Mail Dog, yeah. Was that Monkey Mail Dog? Let's see, Dorn done right.
Go back to it, being the way they survive or escape.
What is that? The crypts? Yeah, I do think that's the case for
There's
sure.
Something there about that and the size and everything. Allow them to get in there and survive, because we got to have people survive. Because honestly, with that army, they could wipe out Winterfell easy.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think it would definitely be used for escape for sure. Let's see here. Miss TMG. Hello. Have their estimated when GOT will air in 2019? Have only so many years left on my life. I know. That's what I think. That's the way we all feel, regardless. I have estimated, Miss TMG, that it will be April the 21st. That's my guess. That's nothing official. I don't have any inside information. But based off of the news about the whole 2019 awards shows.
Right.
They have to play the episodes before the cutoff date of May 31st. So I did say it was the first half. So to get all 6 episodes in and aired on each Sunday, by then April 21st is the latest they could do that. So I'm sticking to that until it happens. That's my guess. Until we get an actual date, and I hope they don't make us watch some block of ice melt this year. You know, here it comes, the countdown bullshit. That was insane. But yeah, I think that's my guess. So I'm still saying late April. Let's see. Marilyn Bentley, thank you, Marilyn, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Chris, I loved your recent videos about what will not happen in Season 8. Q&A from the books. Thoughts on the Grand Maester conspiracy? Do you think there is one? And if so, what is their end game? Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. I actually just created a playlist for that because I'm going to keep doing them. I'm going to keep finding little things that people talk about and try to, and if I don't believe it, I'm just going to mention it. So... yeah, the Grand Maester conspiracy. I don't buy that there's a big conspiracy. Actually, I really don't. I think I think it goes back to the whole kind of the theme that you get throughout is everything that we're know now that's coming back. White Walkers, Snarks, and Grumpkins, and whatever. It's all actually real, but they are more scientifically minded or whatever. Even because at least they showed running water in the show. But you know what I mean? They're more about scientific learning things and whatever, kind of like the I don't know. So I think it's just their I don't know, denial of fairy tales, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I don't think there's a big conspiracy like anti-dragon, anti-magic. I think most of them believe it don't work anymore. Obviously, you got Marwyn, who's different. And it's just one of those things that, like, just think about today. If Jesus came back tomorrow, if you're a believer, and somebody said, "I'm Jesus," well, we all call him crazy. Well, why?
Hell yeah.
Why? Why is everybody crazy? I mean, how's it supposed to happen? You know what I mean? Is it got to be a magical show in the sky with fireworks and shit? That's what I mean. That's I just think they're denying stuff based off their analytical minds. Is what I mean. That's all I mean. So I don't think there's some big conspiracy. I think Marwyn is a little bit. Exaggerating a little bit with Sam, just on his own personal beliefs is what I mean. So I don't know. I just don't see a big reason why they would be like anti-dragon or anti-magic. Just it hasn't worked, but now they'll start to see the changes, I guess. Maybe because they still study it. That's the thing. There's still a Valyrian steel link.
Yeah.
If they're still studying it and they still give those out, and again, it's not many Maesters that try to get it, but they do have it. So they wouldn't have it at all. They'd ban the practice actually if they had a thing against it. You know what I mean? That's it in a nutshell.
I'm not that up on them in the books, but I did hate how they shut Sam down when he was trying to say I've seen it.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking when I was saying that. Is like that scene in the books kind of portrayed that, like they're sitting there and he's kind of he knows that there's some history, so. He's listening to Ebros is listening to him like he's a good guy. I don't think he's lying, but we need to talk. We need to look into it more. You can't just take your word for it, type of thing. So anyway, let's see. B-Rye, give me your thoughts on Patreon. Thank you, B-Rye. Give me your thoughts for every episode. What's going to happen first, second, sixth, etc. for the upcoming season, like a summary. I promise I won't be this drunk next time. I'll make the live stream, and also I take that promise back. Actually, B-Rye, I'll do a video like that, I think. And me and Val are going to do character predictions as well, like detailed character predictions coming up fairly soon. We'll start working on those. So I don't want to do it on a live stream. That's a whole video. Like each one's a video. Like each episode at least.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely do something like that. Also, really quick, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but for you guys who may not have been in other streams, the University of Boston had contacted me a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Along with a few other YouTubers. I know Gray Area got contacted as well. They had a class, Boston University, on Game of Thrones, which is so cool because they used our videos as homework. But but anyway, the point is that for like 3-4 weeks, I didn't know they'd email me because I had a DNS issue, which I fixed. And then once I fixed it, I saw all these emails come in and finally got up, and I was able to reach back out to them, follow up, and they want me to show, and this should be coming soon. I'm getting the links to the. It's going to be completely separate episodes. What they've done in this class, they had actors, these students who actually put together the entire season of what they think is going to happen. So it's basically just a prediction series. But they sit there on a stage and read their lines. They're all in character, and they have a narrator, and it's really cool. So I'm going to show those videos for them, which they have. I think they're on YouTube somewhere already, but they're like 2 big 3-hour chunks. But I'm going to cut them up into each episode, 6 episodes, show them, and then I'm going to do a review,
I think that's
just like it's a real season, and give my opinion on what I think they got right and wrong.
Do that. Please do that.
So that's coming, and I really appreciate Boston U, by the way. They sent me is it right over there? I don't know where it's at. It's over there. A Game of Thrones Rubik's Cube. It's like a big-ass Rubik's Cube with the Game of Thrones logos and shit, too.
Yeah, it's so cool.
They sent me that, and so, anyway, we've been chatting back and forth for probably about a month or 2 now, and they were trying to get everything straightened out and getting me the scripts and everything so I can use those for credits and all that in the video description. So that's coming on this channel as well, so look for that in the next few weeks. I can't say exactly when, but it should be fairly soon. So you'll get a full season of Game of Thrones by actors reading parts and everything, and then a review or whatever, like it's an actual episode, kind of, sort of. So anyway, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Julie Renegger Gray has the link on her channel. Yeah, she's got it, but I'm going to have them individually because those links are like 2 big 3-hour chunks. So I'm going to have them individually set up and everything as well. So
see what K-Dub says.
Nope, here.
Yep, right one up a little bit.
Oh, okay,
right
there we go. K-Dub, SmokeScreen need to interview the professor to ask why they made certain choices. OMG. Yeah.
That'd be another good interview.
That'd be a good idea, actually. I will ask about that for sure. But the students made the choices, so I know that's the case. They put their heads together and watched and studied and watched videos and theories and whatever, and watched the show. Used homework, YouTube for homework, and they did it. It wasn't the professor liked it.
Freaking cool.
That would be cool. So it'd be cool to talk to some of them as well.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. So anyway, I look forward to that whenever I get that. Anyway, wanted to mention that again, so that is on its way. Be right. Yep, sounds good. So we'll do that. We'll definitely do that. D Brown, thank you so much, D Brown. I just saw this. I'm sorry, I just missed it. I thought I heard a ding. Working tonight. Here's to you guys and to the Panthers for beating the Cowboys. So many sad people down here. That's right. You are from Dallas. Who's them boys? Again. Thank you so much, D Brown. I really appreciate the Streamlabs donation. Every week she's coming, dropping dono bombs. But I hate you have to work every time we stream, and you're kind of tuning in as you work. But thank you so much, D Brown. Appreciate that. And D, wait a minute. Yeah, D, you're a Saints fan. How's that work?
D is a Saints fan?
Yeah, she's a who dat.
It lives in Dallas? I'll be damned.
I don't know. Maybe she.
Yeah, because last week it was Go with the X on there. Yeah.
Yucks.
Yeah.
Yucks, Saints and who dat shit. So yeah, that's odd, D. How's that happen? But thank you so much, D. Jesse knows, saying in the chat, and remember, these are students doing a project. There are a lot of douchebags in the comment section. I found it thoroughly, and yes, that is very true, Jesse. I will be sure to hammer on that. These are students that are doing a project in school.
Right.
They don't claim to be damn movie experts and shit, So I'm not. Yeah, my job is to review it and say I think that's a good idea. I don't really agree with that because of this, but not to. It's not going to be anything like, oh, that's just fucking wrong. No.
Exactly.
But yes, I'm sure there will be we'll take care of bullshit comments for sure. I typically don't delete comments, and I don't really have to because I really don't get a lot of bad shit. But you could in this situation, so I will definitely keep my eye on it when it happens, if it does happen. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that. Marilyn Bentley. Anyone else having issues with sending a super chat? I can't test it. I'm sorry, Marilyn, but I know you just did. So I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not broken. Let's see here.
Mrs. Hoon's got a question up there.
Oh, that's what I saw a Q&A. That's what I was looking for. Mr. Shoon says, I can't. That was so funny. Mrs. Hoon, thank you. Q&A. Do you think the Night King is playing Bran through his visions? When Bran sees undead army, the Night King is on the same rock as Jon in season 7/6. Seems like it was planned so he could get a dragon. Night King is old. Voldemort. So I couldn't read the hashtag. I certainly possible. I definitely think that was a dragon trap, but I don't think that what he saw directly influenced any of that, except for because that was Tyrion's idea randomly to go up there, right? So it could have been the Night King. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jon said, "My brother has seen the Night King coming towards the wall. We need help." But that was it. It was it would be complete luck if he influenced them to go north of the wall themselves.
Right.
So I think that goes back to the idea that he's already seen it happen with the green sight, right?
Yeah.
So he kind of knew it. So it's not necessarily Bran, being manipulated through Bran. He just already had seen that they were coming north and he'll catch a dragon. Marilyn Bentley, Q&A from Rihanna Bowen. Thank you, Rihanna and Marilyn.
Thank you.
Do you think Ghost will meet Drogon? I do. I think that'll happen, and yes. I think Ghost. I did a video, and it's the thumbnail says Ghost knows, because I was talking about them meeting, and I said that Ghost will be the first one to know Dany's pregnant. So, actually, one of the better videos in the last few months. So it's done pretty well. Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin's in the chat. Actually, it was the useful idiot Hound who led them straight to the Night King. Well, that's right, with the fire vision or whatever. Yes. But Jon and them got the idea. They were going separately, I guess you could say. So that's what makes me. There's a separate video on that as well about, is the Night King sending visions through the flames, or not necessarily purposely doing it, but the magical broadcast is somehow picked up on by certain people with this Lord of Light religion. Yeah. So it's the same source. Yep. It's essentially saying that the old gods, or anything they don't believe in, or the Great Other, is the same source of magic that they actually get it from. You know what I mean? So that would seem to fit. So yeah, it was two separate groups that got called there essentially. But what I'm saying is the Tyrion one was just like, hey, you should prove it to Cersei somehow. Go get one of these dead men. You know what I mean? Yep. And then they met up and had the same deal. Anyway, thank you, Mizuma. Thank you for the super chat, Marilyn Bentley, for your technical difficulties with super chat. Ernie and Bert. Hashtag Ernie and Bert.
Oh shit.
G Bert. If you could do Ernie, that'd be nice.
I know. I suck at impressions.
So I guess it's working. Thank you, Mizuma. I appreciate it. It's working for Mizuma. All right, so yeah, let's take a stretcher and come back and do one shorter thing. James about to fall asleep, and so it's time to get out of here soon. But you want to do that? You good for that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so good night, Laura D. We're going to take a quick stretcher, and we'll be right back and do another, where were we at, 12:25. So we usually go to close to 1 anyway, but yeah, another 15, 20 minutes. So, all right, give us a couple minutes, and we'll be right back.
Right back.
give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King. homes, but perhaps I can give you justice. In the name of our King. Perhaps I can give you justice. Give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our King.
2. Alrighty. We are back. We are back, I think.
We are live.
Are we back? We're good. We're back. Here we go. All right. Where are we at? K-Dubs, Q&A from me. Could Liana have left with Rhaegar because she knew she was pregnant already?
Woo!
Yeah. If they had time, sure. They had time to hang out in Winterfell for a while, I guess. We just don't know what happened during that time period. That's possible. But obviously they were in love, so she left for that. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? I think we need to get an answer on that. Why I don't think she would leave without saying something. You know, like, hey, I'm not marrying Robert. I'm going with, I love this guy, whatever. He's got to say something to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, Ned or Brandon, but Brandon obviously didn't know. They went to King's Landing with so it's like she told somebody, but it wasn't her own family.
Right.
It's weird. It's
It
weird.
is really weird.
John Haymaker's falling asleep. Everybody, it's all right, John. You know, you can go to sleep. We'll
We're
hang
back
out for another.
now. Hopefully we'll wake you up.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some kind of joke in a minute that will get us all laughing. Or something will happen. All right, let me double check everything over here. G-Bert. Just sorry, I saw the Mazuma comment again. B-Rye on Patreon. Do you still trying to convince to watch God? I'm trying to get some people to watch still Go Bills. You're drunk, B-Rye.
Yeah, definitely drunk.
The way you're typing. Yeah, I have nobody that I can think of around here because my cousin.
He worked on me for a while and got me.
Yeah, he's the last one. My cousin Chad watched it. My cousin Eric, I wanted to get him to watch it, but he's been around enough to know some things. He hasn't watched it all, so he would, but he wouldn't be shocked at some things,
Right?
And it wouldn't be a
talk
genuine
Thrones because he's been in the room looking at his phone.
Yes, exactly. So he knows some things happen, but he wouldn't be a good candidate as far. He knows too many things. He wouldn't be shocked. I mean, he'd be shocked maybe when they happen, but not. Or not that they happened. I guess you know what I'm saying. Good night, Monkey Mail Dog.
Good night.
Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. Rihanna Bowen, I think, from Nexus, got Q&A. So thank you, Nexus, I think. Q&A, have we discussed Tyrion's betrayal yet? We have before. We sure have. I don't think there'll be one. I just don't think it makes any sense. Betrayal, it could be perceived betrayal when he's trying to protect Cersei's child.
Right.
But it's not like I'm going to root for Cersei or help her win or some weird.
No.
It's just not going to happen. It don't make any sense for that to happen.
No, sir.
For all this to build up to him helping Dany becoming the hand of the queen, and he hates his sister. So yeah, that's not going to happen as like a straight up betrayal. Raul, Blackfire Sword. In the show, I don't think so because they didn't do Dark Sister, and they should have. George R. R. Martin did confirm that Bloodraven took that beyond the wall, so it should have been in that cave or somewhere. But we did not see it. We saw a sword being carried, but they didn't label it as anything yet. Mira's done went home. They forgot about it.
Right.
So yeah, I don't think we're going to see it would be kind of cool. But I guess Arya didn't mention it to Tywin. So we could see maybe Blackfire, maybe they skip the Dark Sister part. I think it would be cool to find it again. Maybe that's in I don't know. Maybe that could be in the crypts or something. Who knows? I don't know. That makes no sense. So I don't think we'll see the swords in the show. Books, yes.
I saw what I want you to answer. Go up one more click. Right. Rob I. Right there. Or Rob
here we
Wood?
go. Yeah. Okay. Q&A could from Rob. I don't know if that's an L. Is that an L or an I? Rob I. Q&A, could Kyber be working for the Night King? Necromancy magic. He was found in the north. Interesting. I wouldn't think so.
simply because he's too. Because we do know he has worked with Craster, so he has worked with a human.
That is true. That is true. That is true in the sense of working with, or at least not killing him.
Not killing him, yeah.
But he was found. He would like the Night King. How's he get in contact with him?
Right.
You know, unless it's like some magical thing through the flames. But that would have to be a deliberate.
Would there have been some hint by now?
I think so. Yeah.
If that was the case, some way.
I think so. And to the top of my head, I cannot think of any connection there. It would be.
Night King's got a bust. He turns the head up. Yeah. The red phone right there.
Exactly. The red phone. Exactly. Yeah, it had to be something because he hadn't been. You know, that started a long time ago when the Night King was still way beyond the wall and no chance of getting through at that time. So Qyburn has not been up there. There's no way to really communicate, and you know what I mean. So yeah. I wouldn't think so. Because the Crasher thing was a deal. He wasn't doing anything for. He was doing something as in providing kids.
And we know how Crasher communicated.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Remember the damn.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
That old video. Yeah. Fucking. Oh shit. So yeah, I wouldn't think so in the sense of actually actively doing stuff to like. Because what's he promising him? To be the king, to rule the ashes, to rule the snow. I don't know. So I don't know. It's a good idea, I guess, where there will be some sadistic humans working for him or on his behalf, but I wouldn't think directly.
Gotcha.
I mean, just an opinion though. Yeah, Doc Holliday, that's a good point. He really looked shocked at the white at the dragon pit. Yeah,
that
absolutely is a good point. Yeah, he would.
That was genuine.
If he would have somehow contacted him in person, he would have obviously been aware of all that kind of shit. So yeah, he was shocked.
Yep.
Good point. Good point. Diane Harris, Q&A. This is a good question. How do you think the Northern Lords will react when they realize that Robert's rebellion was based on a lie and that Ned knew the truth afterwards but never told anyone? I think it'll make them question everything about their history, you know? Everything about the whole thing and labeling. I think the ultimate goal here for George R. R. Martin and the storytelling aspect is, you know, you don't quit labeling people by their last name or judging people based off their last name.
That's right.
You know, Targaryens can't be trusted. Lannisters are all assholes. You know, they made a point last year of having Arya with this scene of Lannister soldiers who wasn't necessarily Lannisters themselves, but they fought for them. There were vassal houses of them, whatever. They were just normal dudes that just want to go home. you know, so I think that's at least the message anyway. Yeah, Ned was kind of a dick in that way. You're right, Mazuma, and with Jaime too. He definitely, but I mean, he did it for a good reason, which you know goes back to the whole character flaw thing, right? Good guys with do bad things. Let's see here, a super chat from Slope. Thank you, Slope. Will the Hound and the Mountain Cross swords like you and James? Oh God.
Oh shit.
What? Also, this is explained in your series. Sorry, I can't remember the name. Okay. A Dragon Raised by Wolves.
Parts 1 through 5.
Was the series.
Yes, it was. And we don't cross swords.
No. You never cross the streams. Jesus Christ. Slope and Mazuma is the same person.
Yes.
Using two different accounts. I'm telling you. Anyway, thank you so for the super chat. Yeah, but the Hound in the Mountain will cross swords, fiery swords. One will be fiery. Oh Lord. Sorry, Meg Paul. I don't know. I don't know how. Did we leave something wide open for that? I think it was just a. I don't remember. I don't remember so. Honestly. I think Mazuma and there's Tarzan. What's Tarzan doing up here? What's up, man?
He said, "Don't lie."
Trial by trivia, don't lie. You two like the sword fight. Well, I mean, not in that way though. I'll explain all that later, Tarzan.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
never bring a needle to a sword fight.
Jesus Christ. Now that's on you. You said that before and put that out there in the public eye. D Brown, hi everyone. I'm at work, but I'll watch tomorrow. Hope everything is well with everybody. Thank you, D Brown, so much for stopping by. I know I hate you have to work all the time. Chat disconnected. Please wait. Oh, it's back. Well, that's weird. Damn. What the hell's happening here? Thank you, Terry T. Yeah, it's. I think it's a good series. I know it's one of the better ones on the channel. I think, for sure. Let's see. Meg Paul, we've got, me and Haviz have talked about Gendry forever, and I did that video just for Haviz about a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, whatever, about the possibility book and show. So we've definitely discussed that for sure. Roll Vikings this week. I think I'm going to start this week.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start this week. By the way, guys, everybody follow me on Twitch because I think I'm going to start doing I think Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. I'm working on my scheduling this week. And Doc Colliday, I got that list coming too, by the way. But yeah, I think we're going to keep this on Sunday here and also do one on Twitch on Wednesdays, I think.
Hell yes.
But I'm not 100% yet on the Twitch on Wednesdays is what I'm saying. I got to start giving something more to Twitch as far as IRL, not just gaming stuff. I do gaming all the time at nights, but
right.
You know what I mean. But I do have the new Spider-Man. I did get it to stream. I have not touched it yet. I have not even opened the box. I'm sitting right over there, and I have not touched it, and I'm itching. But I want to do it on stream because I have not seen any of it, except for the trailers and shit before it came out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
So, yeah, I want to do that on stream. So, anyway, we'll be doing some stuff with Got and stuff on Twitch, too. So, be sure to follow there if you hadn't already. Because I know everybody, we've been on Twitch. We did for 4 weeks in a row, and then we came out to YouTube for a week and was doing every other a couple times. But we're going to do both. That's what
Right.
Anyway, Casey Jones Twitch is owned by Amazon. Is the biggest streaming site in the world. It's mainly known for video games, but there's a lot more there than people think. So it's built for streaming. And it's once you get used to it, it's a lot of fun. Got custom emojis and all that kind of stuff. It's cool. Let's see here. Let's see. K-Dubs has a question from Habib. Do you think Harry Strickland, leader of the Golden Company, may turn out to be the guy who taught Cersei and Jaime sword fighting class when they were little? I don't know. That's interesting. Could be, but I don't remember Harry Strickland's background as far as any hints towards that. But Cersei said specifically she never, they were separated. She never understood as a kid. Jaime picked up a sword and a lance, and she picked up a needle and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't think so, but they could connect in the show like that for sure. I don't know. Yes, Peter Griffin. Amazon owns Twitch. That's why you can get with Twitch. You can get, if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically have Twitch Prime, even if you don't know it. So if you sign up for Twitch and connect your accounts, you have Twitch Prime and all that good stuff. So anyway, let's see here. Maria K. Q&A. Do you think Bran could take Jon into a vision to see his parents? There's no precedent for this, but it would be cool. I think it would be cool. We've mentioned this before. Like, instead of just telling him things, let him see them. Not just him, but anybody who needs to see something like the truth or be like proven to them, like who Jon is. Jon don't necessarily believe it. You show him. The Northern Lords don't believe it. Touch somebody and bring them with you. That would be cool. Yeah, but again, like you said, there's no hints that can be done. I don't know. We've seen Bloodraven and Bran and Visions together, but they both have the sight, So anyway, that would be cool. That'd be cool. But I don't know. I guess they're gonna have to take his word for it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Jason Weeks, Warden of the North. What's up, Jason? About to get out of here, man. But glad you stopped by. We got a few more minutes though.
Man. Thanks for coming by.
K-Dubs, for me again, couldn't Lyanna have told Robert before she eloped? What if the lie was his? He could have just been pissed that Rhaegar took his wifey to be. Well, I mean, it's possible, but the problem is you had Brandon and Rickard Stark go to King's Landing. and demand her release from, or whatever. Where's my sister, essentially,
Right.
and my daughter. So, you know, if they didn't know, then nobody did, right? So they went and got killed for it, which is actually what started the war.
Yeah.
It wasn't Harrenhal and it wasn't her disappearing even. It was that. It was them, the Mad King, declaring his champion as fire.
Would you bump back up here? I saw Mrs. Hoon's got a good question about jacking that she put on there.
Mr. Shoon.
Mr. Shoon.
Right there?
Yeah.
You reading it or am I reading it? Oh, damn it. I'm trying to highlight it. Miss Hoon. Q&A, do you think we will ever learn what Jack and Agar was after in King's Landing that landed him in the Black Sails, then taken by the Night's Watch? And if we don't find out, what's your guess? Mr. Shoon, thought about this before.
You've thought about it a lot.
A lot, yes, actually. And I came to the conclusion years ago that Jackin is, you know, I know we're basing off a premise that could be flawed, because we all see him as such a badass, like he can't be captured. But I don't think he can be captured by normal people in Wine King's Landing. So if you think about where they were going,
Yep.
you can only conclude that he got captured on purpose to go to the wall.
Right.
So the question is, what was his business at the wall? Was he going to be heard rumors? You know, did he get hired by somebody? Was it a scouting mission for something else? So that's the big question. But of course, then he meets Arya, you know, and all that stuff happens. He gets loose. He leave. He becomes a Lannister for a while. Heads back to Essos, but he didn't continue his mission to the wall. He could have.
Right.
So it kind of contradicts it too. Like he didn't finish it. Like he didn't learn what he wanted to learn by not going, but he didn't continue to go when he escaped.
Yeah.
So I think initially he needed to get to the wall for something, and then something changed. However they communicate, I don't know, and he decided not to go. I don't know, honestly. It's a big.
That makes a decent amount of sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can conclude is that at some point he needed to go to the wall, and then for whatever reason he did not finish the trip, because he could have got out of the cage, went straight north, and then just showed up and said, I want to join the Night's Watch, you know, my father, you know, with a face or whatever.
Yep.
And then infiltrated, got information, whatever he was after, but he didn't. He went back to Bravos and invited Arya, gave her the Valar Morghulis coin, all that good stuff. So, but there is something, obviously, I won't say much because of books, anybody's still reading them, but he is still involved, but he's at the Citadel now, which seems to be related to this overall mission thingy going on.
Very cool.
Excuse me. Hunjive, or he went after he gave Arya the coin. That is true. There is true. You don't know the timelines. I mean, he could have went up there and they didn't show it to hide it, maybe. But I'd have to think back. I'd have to go back to books in that case and think back to somebody at the wall that doesn't fit in or something. You know what I mean? There'd be some hint there in the books. Definitely not the show. So yeah, that's certainly probably, you're right, Hoon, as far as the timelines. You just don't know. Lots of time passes and you don't know it. Let's see here. Randy Suimatsu, thank you, Randy, for the super chat again. And thank you for upgrading on Patreon today, by the way, Randy. Appreciate it, man. Brand could have a past lives act in King's Landing, which would be like Vegas.
Yeah, it could. Get on stage and freaking show people shit.
Yeah, that's true. You know, he gets up there on they just slide the table out of the way, or no, they have a chair.
Yes,
sit here beside me, and hold my hand.
Yep.
And then he takes them back, and they all see their damn. Oh shit! They all come out believers. It could happen. Why not? I think it'll be cool, but I think you have to have the power to do so. Maybe John has that power though in his magical blood. I don't know.
I bet.
Maybe Starks can do it. I don't know. Who knows? That'd be kind of cool though. All right, let me check this. Good night, B-Rye. I was going to say check it. He's got more on here. Going to rewatch this tomorrow because I don't remember a lot. Roast me, yay. Good night, B-Rye.
Good night,
go
bro.
Pass out, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by.
Go Bills.
All right, let me check this. Think we're good there. You can tell the drunk typing.
He's a roast meat.
All right, let's grab a couple more. We'll get out of here. It is almost 1 o'clock. I know everybody's ready to go to sleep. Let's see. And some people are probably mad about their football teams today.
Hell yeah.
You're either happy or you're not, right? And it's either one or the other.
Yeah, unless you're a Brown.
That's
Steeler.
How do you feel if you're a Brown? Like, did you break the curse or not?
No, I don't think they
You
can
didn't
fully
lose,
feel like they did.
But you didn't win, so I think it's still the curse to
They
me.
haven't won since 2016.
I don't understand curses, man. I mean ties. Curses. I don't understand ties. Get rid of the ties, man. Have something. Flip a coin, whatever. If you don't want to damn play longer. Fractured, you need to go to sleep too. 6 a.m. You guys here are still keeping me up all night. Fractured, you got to go to sleep. You're up way too early. I guess now. Anyway. Let's see here. Okay, K-Dubs is clarifying. I meant Robert never told the Starks and lied to all these years to frame Rhaegar for rape and kidnap him to rationalize his actions. Yeah, well, it's possible, I guess. I don't think he would do that, though. I mean, because the way it's presented, it's like he found out like everybody else. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know, because I don't think Robert ever really cared about being the king. It just that's what made him, the whole Stark thing being killed is what started. I don't know. I don't think he would know before they would, because they're the family. They're the ones steered there at Winterfell, and if they don't know, how would Robert know? You know what I mean? Before them. So then they go to King's Landing, and then Robert finds out that way. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's not really told to us though. Let's see. Did the Redskins play? Did they win today? Said Mike Bush and said.
I saw somebody say the Redskins looked damn good today, so I guess they did.
Could be K-Dubs. It could be. We just don't know. We need that clarification. It's all guessing. Slope has a question from Sonya. Thank you, Sonya and Slope. What is next for this Chris and James after GOT ends?
Prequels.
Yeah, we got prequels coming. I'm doing, other stuff too. I'm working on a book. I'm going to do some Vikings reactions, and I'm looking at other things. I'm going to definitely bring over the cooking stuff and make fun of that. I'm going to do some other things besides Game of Thrones. We got to change directions.
Chris has been working with his patrons on Patreon as far as some new directions too.
Oh yeah,
so
that's
really cool.
Yeah, we're having these discussions on Patreon. We have a call once a month right now, and then anybody, regardless of your level, we have a suggestion thread going on, and I'm going to start taking those and putting polls up for you guys to actually vote. Patreon. So
hell yeah,
that's happening too. Even if it's whether you're $1 or whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody's gonna get a say and at least a vote in some new content. So that's happening on Patreon. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon, even at $1 a month, it helps the channel big time, and you'll get to get some of that behind the scenes and see what we're talking about. So that's definitely going to happen. Good night, K-Dubs, man. We're getting out of here too. We're just going to grab one more. Next, this Redskins is that foosball. Playing the foosball. Mama said I can't play the foosball. Sorry, I'm drunk. Oh shit. Let's see here. All right, let's grab one more good one. We'll get out of here. I know everybody's ready to roll. They're tired of us.
Not Fractured.
That's right,
Fracture's
Fractured. That's right. She's a trooper. She's around every stream. Fracture's there, whether it's on Twitch here or whatever. She is there. And Doc Holliday too. Doc Holliday don't sleep either. He takes 15-minute naps and goes to work, and then he plays games. takes another nap, and goes to work.
Yeah. What he told me at Con was that he's the boss, so he just sleeps on the fucking job and draws a check.
Oh, there you go. No one. See, he didn't tell me that.
Yep. He is the boss.
Awesome. There you go. So why even go to work? Just stay home. You know, make a call every once in a while. How's things going? You're fired. You're hired.
Exactly.
Go back to sleep. It makes sense, though. All right. Let's see. One more. We'll get out of here. Sherry Jackson. Hello, Sherry Jackson. Welcome. I heard an interesting theory about Jaime killing the Night King. We started with him killing fire. We'll end with him killing ice. What do you think? That's interesting. A little parallel there as far as killing the Mad King and then the Night King. That's pretty cool. I just don't think it can be Jaime. It doesn't make any sense for the theme of Jon.
Right.
The balance.
Jon has to be special. There has to be something special for Jon to end this 8,000-year curse.
Exactly, because Jon is the special one or whatever. Good night, Raul. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night.
Jon has to be, I mean, not that he has to do everything, but it is a Song of Ice and Fire. It's about the secret marriage and the first time a Targaryen and a Stark, have had a child, the pact of ice and fire that never happened. I mean, that's the theme. I mean, that's the underlying thing. So if you have Jaime doing it, it takes away from that. If you have Dany doing it, it takes away from that. Anyway. So that's my general thought on it. I'm fine with Jaime doing something cool, killing White Walkers, but I think the magical blood has to be involved.
Indeed.
Hey, Lo Horton, how are you? You're super late.
Happening,
We're
Lo?
just getting off, Lo. So I'm glad you stopped by, but I hate we're fixing to hang up the call, so to speak. So we'll grab one more and get out of here, and then let you guys start your weeks, go to sleep. Go to work wherever you're at. Doc take his 15-minute nap. So I know, Lo, I know what you do. I know your schedule sucks. I was in a 24/7 environment, not what you do, and not as stressful, I'm sure, no doubt. But I know it sucks, swing shifts and all that stuff. But I appreciate what you do, Lo. I really do. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We'll end with this right here. Slope Q&A. Any new info on Protocon? That's a good question. Yes. CB, for you guys know Carol Brown. She will be here in 2 weeks, I believe. I think it's 2 weeks. I just spoke to her 2 days ago. She's coming down. We have found a potential location. We're going to see that location, shop around.
Scouting mission.
Yes, we're going to definitely do a little scouting. We've got a little bit on pricing and all that good stuff. So once we get, we're really what we're waiting on to like confirm anything is just getting that pricing, that actual location for sure. And we're waiting on Con of Thrones and whatever to announce the dates for their shit, so we can not be the same weekend. You know what I mean, or whatever. So
yes.
I think we're in the clear from what we're talking about now, but there will be more details. We'll be talking about that on Patreon for sure. So you guys will know as soon as we know something. But yes, in the next 2 weeks, I think, I might have my dates wrong. We will be checking that out, and we'll be. We won't necessarily book everything yet because again we're waiting on dates for other things to avoid those things and trying to avoid certain weekends with races here and shit. So anyway, yes, but we are moving forward on that. So that's kind of what we're waiting on, but we're going to scout it out and see what it looks like and get some pricing. So we actually already have some pricing, and we'll try to work on that pricing is what I'm saying by getting them competing or whatever. So yes, we're definitely moving forward with that, and that's we'll get to see the location in the next 2 weeks. Anyway, Lord have mercy, Mazuma. I'm about to take away Mazuma's ranch, man. I'm gonna take away his ranch.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. So anyway, we're getting out of here. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. What's that?
The scissor kick him in the carotid artery.
The carotid artery. That's a Donnie Baker. I swear to God, and I say it right to his face.
Dude, did you see him do the dude from The Sopranos? That was good,
I
man.
did. He's got a lot of impressions.
That
He
was
took the,
really
took
good.
the wig off and everything for that
Yeah.
one, man. I can't believe he posted that on his own channel. Like,
I can't either.
It's a different
I
character.
thought that was not a
Yeah,
good move.
it wasn't. I thought he should do that separately. Master Mike Bushnell, by the way, is a master of the martial arts.
Oh hell!
Anyway, Mizuma, you're helpful, but I'm about to take away that little wrench. I'm just saying.
Stick it straight up your candy ass.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Look, I even got the eyebrow going on.
Fuck.
Oh, shit, man. Sorry. Okay, we got to get the fuck out of here is what's got to happen.
Took him back to the Attitude Era.
Exactly. That was when wrestling was fucking outstanding. Yeah. Anyway.
Take that bridge.
So we'll end it on that shitty impression with the eyebrow. That's right, Meg Paul. Always got the eyebrow. You can't do The Rock without the eyebrow.
Hell.
Yeah, Slope's doing the Ric Flair. Woo! Yeah, we going to sleep. Lo, it's time to go to sleep. It's getting delirious, which reminds me of Eddie Murphy. So anyway, yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you for all the questions,
so
the
much.
donations, the super chats.
All the support.
All that good stuff, the support, yeah, all that good stuff. Love you guys so much. Sometimes we come in this and I'm not in the mood. I'm like, tired and whatever. The same feeling.
Yep.
That too. Yeah.
And it always seems to.
It does, and because it's it's fun, but you just see like, okay, it's another sitting here with your back breaking and whatever, and you want to work on other things, but it always is so much fun, and you put us in a better mood, and I hope we do the same for you in some small way, and so that's what's so cool about this damn community. Anyway, thank you, Bell Boots. Haven't seen your name pop in tonight, but yes, Taryn, thank you, Taryn. Sexy Southern speaking boys, you got that right, Taryn. Taryn Seidel Hart. Anyway, so we'll get out of here. Everybody have a great week. Be safe out there. We'll see what happens this weekend with the storm.
I know.
We couldn't maybe not have power. I don't know how it goes, so we can't really predict Sunday.
Right.
But Patreon people, look for me to try to get together some schedule. I may actually get your guys' input on that too, about the Twitch thing and all that too, doing both. So. And also, yeah, I'll start. I think I'll start Viking stuff this week because we're in this got lull, so I might as well, right? But anyway, thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. Love you all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.